What is up, everybody? To Reverse TV today. So apparently, we got this new quote from Jim Ryan where he is not happy with the sales of the PlayStation console. And he needs you guys to buy more of those $70 games because y'all are not buying them at the pace he wants you to buy them at. And this is his recent quote. Right now, success with the current console model, a really great PlayStation hit, you're talking 10 or 20 million people being able to play that game. I would love to see a world where hundreds of millions of people can enjoy those games. So you can make hundreds of millions a lot more money. That's what the goal here for this guy is to make that money. Which that is his job to do, but the PlayStation guys ain't doing enough. So what could this quote possibly mean? A lot of people have been speculating about what this quote could possibly mean. Does he mean like more streaming services, like how XCloud is for Xbox, or I don't know, cloud streaming? Is that what he's referring to get hundreds of millions of people to his base now? Is he talking about adding more games to PC? Like, what does he mean by this? Turning that 20 million to hundreds of millions. Now, that sounds like some third party stuff right there, going third party, but I'm pretty sure that's not gonna happen. Them going third party. I mean, I don't know what he means. How do you change that 20 million to 100 million? Like, how do you do that like quickly? I don't know. I'm assuming by adding more games to PC or adding your games to other platforms to do that. Like that's all I can think of doing that. So yeah. So I mean, they already been doing it, adding games to PC. So I don't know if he means like day and date with PC. They might be doing that. Who knows? There's like a lot of speculation about what this could possibly mean. Let's read some of these comments. So he is just saying the PlayStation will move slowly more away from its closed ecosystem model and copy Xbox and have their games everywhere. That would essentially admit that something is following Xbox's lead on cloud expansion and has their own strategy is flawed and needs to adapt. Yeah, it kind of sounds like they're just copying Xbox at this point. Which a lot of you Sony fanboys says that why would they follow Xbox because they're the third place, but obviously Sony is definitely following Xbox with this whole statement that Jim Ryan is making. So this is just getting more and more interesting by the day with this company. Jim is saying he likes their approach Phil Spencer has taken Xbox as it means a broadened player base, so PlayStation will be following. I think that might mean day and date. I think that's what we're leading up to. I think that's what we're getting at. These PlayStation games are going to be day and date on PC. They're not making enough bread with the whole release the game on PlayStation first and maybe like a few years later release it on PC. I think they're moving more towards day and date at this point. Sony takes the Apple approach. They stick to what they know and let the competition venture into different avenues of innovation. Then, when something works, they adapt it and make it their own. It makes sense, but sucks for the consumers who have to wait for things to come to them. Okay, interesting take right there. The whole slate. Now, if you don't know what that means that all these PlayStation games are going to PC day and date. All the PS exclusives are going to PC, so PlayStation can make that additional revenue. That 100 million player base they want. I think that's what that whole slate means. All those PlayStation games on PC. So it might only be a matter of time. PC gamers got it good right now. To be honest, they got all Xbox games on their platform. You can somewhat get Nintendo games on their platform by shady means, and you can get the PlayStation games on their platform eventually. So it's like the PC gamers. If you're a PC gamer, you're probably happy. You're probably super happy right now about this. If it was quote tweet that Jim Ryan made. Because what else could he possibly talk about to get to that to that 100 million base PC game? That's all I can think of. Sony's best response to Game Pass is do the exact same thing. Sony gonna make PS Now like Game Pass? Only time will tell. Only three games in history have topped 100 million in sales: Tetris, GTA 5, and Minecraft. Jeez, I didn't know Minecraft was that much. 230 million. Jeez. The highest selling PlayStation exclusive game was Last of Us PS3/PS4 with just over 20 million. Wow, that's crazy. Only 20 million. Like GTA. Yeah, I see. He definitely wants those 100 million numbers. Yeah, I can see that. If they want to do anything close to 100 million, release it only on PlayStation is going to help them. Yep. I can't see hundreds of millions playing $7 per game. I think this is what he is trying to say. Oh, maybe he's going to, I guess, like decrease. But even still, even when games are $60, they still didn't reach that high of a point for PlayStation. And I love a toilet made of solid gold and money for toilet paper. We can't all go we want, Jimothy. Newsflash, move away from console exclusives. That's a resource where Microsoft will bury you under with billions more to lock down studios. It's exciting to learn that Microsoft has more Bethesda-sized studios on the way. Take Two or maybe Ubisoft Square Enix is looking likely as well. PlayStation games coming to PC is about to be a normal occurrence. They're going to follow Xbox footsteps as many of us knew they would. I'm going to keep saying this so people probably get it. Sony didn't buy an entire studio dedicated to just porting games to PC just to have games go to PC 2 years later. More speculations about this whole day and date. Games releasing on PlayStation the same day. Well, games releasing on PC the same day released on PlayStation and PS5 consoles. That might be happening soon. And then all that trash they talked about Xbox guys for their games going to PC day and date, and the same thing might be happening to that fan base. But I mean, I don't think do people really. I think the only people that really honestly care about this stuff is like fanboys. To be honest, like who's actually hurt that their games their exclusives go to PC. As like the average consumer don't really care that much. To be honest, I think it's just fanboys that care this much. If they truly embraced a multi-plat approach and kept removing exclusivity by adding their big titles to PC, it would increase their dismal attachment rate. They need to go this route and embrace it. Don't become the next blockbuster story and the crusty old holdout in the room. Jeez, there's some interesting opinions about this. People saying they should just go ahead and just stop delaying the inevitable at this point and start going day and date with their releases, their exclusives. PlayStation games launching day and date on PC soon. Anyone who had a problem for some reason with PlayStation exclusives coming to PC, this should likely be all your proof you need. I've said it before and I'll say it again. It's becoming outdated practice having exclusives simply to one console. More comments like that is popping up. I'm pretty sure if you are a Sony fan, you're probably shaking your boots right now from this Jim Ryan quote. You're probably having hot sweats. You're probably. Let's continue. This is great to hear, isn't it? He will usher PlayStation Nation into the future. So glad I am here now. He needs to go. Wow, they want him gone now. Is it bad that I took from this that it's not PlayStation embracing cloud gaming and more they really just want to sell hundreds of millions of PS5s? No, I don't know. If they can reach that PS4 number again. I don't know. Where have I heard this before? Okay. I think I see Phil Spencer smiling from here. Where's the concern from all these PlayStation console worries about abandoning consoles and giving up? Where are the Twitter spaces talking about how this will destroy gaming? Sounding like Phil Spencer. Sipping the tea. Okay. As long as they don't call it Play Pass. Respectfully, they want PC incoming in the future. Gotta love Jimmy. Whole slate. Games should be available to as many gamers as possible. With Xbox Game Pass, console, PC, and cloud, and PlayStation inevitably will jump to PC releases, more people will be able to immerse themselves in worlds previously shut off to them, and that can never be a bad thing. I agree. Imagine if there's sort of service that could allow millions more people to play your games. You can even fund them by charging for this pass that allows you to play these games, and you can call it Video Game Pass. That sounds mighty familiar. I think I know a company that has a service similar to that. Yet again, another CEO wanted to bring games to more players than just their current console hardware. Cloud gaming is where the industry is headed, and people need to stop being so short-sighted at that idea. This is why Amazon, Google, and Microsoft are investing heavily into cloud. Okay. What Jim Ryan is really saying. Watch us Sony, PlayStation do everything Microsoft, Xbox is doing, and my player base will love it and not say a word. But we know Xbox Game Pass is the market leader. Ouch. These comments are interesting. These are actually some good comments this time. These are pretty good comments. Sounds like something Phil Spencer would say. Oh, wait. No, in reality, these games are getting into the hands of as many people as possible. It's just always a good thing in my books. Excited to see what the team over at PlayStation does to achieve this. Translation, Xbox Game Pass is what we're aiming for. So I'm one of those same Sony guys who hates Game Pass. They talk trash about Game Pass on a daily basis. It kind of seems like their boss, the head of PlayStation, trying to copy the Game Pass approach with this quote right here. So, like I said, this quote is very vague. So only time will tell what he means by this whole 100 million, trying to get his this 20 million selling game to 100 million. Only time will tell what that actually means. But for right now, I'm gonna conclude the video. Definitely want to see your thoughts down below about this Jim Ryan recent statement. Leave a like if you like this video. As always, thanks for watching and peace.